Yo, what's up? How's everyone doing? I had a lot of requests in my last video to react to the heart attack grill. Mainly of Paris, France. You left like 7 damn comments. I was like, Jesus. And but a lot of people were liking them, so I thought let's check it out. I'm just assuming this is going to be some fat burger joint in America, and I don't know. I'm looking at that. Burger looks good. Although you can leave the tomato off. No tomatoes for me. I like tomato sauce, but not tomato. Anyway, let's see what this is all about.
Las Vegas's Heart Attack Grill is just as unhealthy as it claims to be, and people have even collapsed while gorging themselves on its grease bomb burgers.
Look at them.
This is the untold truth about one of the most notorious restaurants in America. The Heart Attack Grill officially opened in 2000.
Wait, hold on. Why is the quality so shit?
2005, and it wasn't always located in Las Vegas. It actually started out in Tempe, Arizona. The mastermind behind the concept is
He looks like Megamind. or what's his name? Dr. Evil. What is his name from Austin Powers? I don't know.
John Basso, who goes by the moniker Dr. John, Chief Surgeon, when he's talking about his culinary creation. And in case you were wondering, no, he's not a real doctor. It turns out that he came up with the idea for the grill after writing about it as part of a marketing thesis. The entire idea was built around controversy. As Basso notes, "I tell everybody, don't come here every day of the week, it'll kill you." When the thesis turned into reality, it was a burger joint serving up 8,000-calorie burgers and fries cooked in lard.
8,000 calories. So just to put into perspective, men have about 2,500 a day and women have about 2,000 as like a requirement. An 8,000 calorie burger. Cover you for the week?
At a time when many people
I'm just bulking.
were getting more health conscious and the obesity crisis in America was getting more and more attention, a restaurant that advertised that it had a taste worth dying for ended up being just as controversial as Basso had hoped. Consequently, the restaurant made national headlines, even though Basso has never spent any money on advertising.
Brilliant.
Basso didn't start out as a restaurateur. Oddly enough, he used to be in the business of helping people eat healthy and get in shape. He was a franchisee for Jenny Craig, but it wasn't long before he started to get disillusioned by the whole thing. In 2012, he told Eater, "You are not being very real with people, and by the very nature of the fitness industry, it's disgusting because you are promising people things that are outside genetic possibility." Year after year went by, and I became more and more jaded and bitter. After a while, I couldn't stand to look at myself in the mirror because I was a complete fraud who was supporting my family by lying.
That is such an interesting dynamic, isn't it? Because you can see, obviously, he's a good-looking geezer. He's built. Probably got a big cock. I just had to add that in. But I don't know what he was promising, things that was outside genetic possibility. I understand that the fitness industry is very plastic and superficial, but at the same time, it's very motivating and full of good people. Full of steads as well. Can't lie. But yeah, maybe he was just sick of telling lies all the time. And he was like, you know what? I'm gonna go the complete opposite way and do what he did.
Basso then found himself on the receiving end of a lawsuit as a certain fast food chain was suing him and his In-N-Out workout studios for copyright infringement. After fighting for a while, he realized he had no way of winning, so he got out of the fitness business. From there, he took the opportunity to do something honest. He firmly believes that people are predestined to suffer from things like heart attacks and cancer based on the genes they've inherited. He also believes that while diet and exercise might contribute a bit to our health, those are the main factors. So as
What do you think? I disagree with that. People are genetically predisposed. I can't say it. I can never say predisposed to cancers. I do get that, but I feel like diet and nutrition is certainly a thing that we should try for. But I understand what you're saying in the same breath.
Exercise might contribute a bit to our health. Those are the main factors. So as Basso sees it, why not just gorge yourself on that quadruple bypass burger?
I came up with the idea of the Heart Attack Grill one day when I realized there had to be a better way to tell people about diet and exercise.
In 2011, the Heart Attack Grill had its own spokesman, 575-pound Blair River, who was at the time 29 years old. In March of that year, he passed away after 4 days in the hospital. He had reportedly succumbed to pneumonia after battling the flu. Then, in February 2012, it was reported that a Heart Attack Grill customer passed away after suffering a heart attack while dining there. He had been eating a triple bypass burger, and he was taken to a nearby hospital. Just a few months later, another customer collapsed after eating a double bypass burger, smoking cigarettes, and drinking a margarita. She was unconscious when the paramedics...
That's not funny. It's not funny. It's just a hell of a combo. A double bypass burger, smoking cigarettes, and a margarita. I'm not laughing at... you know what, fuck it, I'm laughing.
Burger, smoking cigarettes, and drinking a margarita. She was unconscious when the paramedics arrived, but she was taken to a nearby hospital and was reported to be recovering. In 2013, John Ailman, known as the Heart Attack Grill's daily customer and unofficial mascot, died after suffering a heart attack and collapsing as he stood at the bus stop in front of the restaurant. He was the inspiration for the Patient John character seen around the restaurant. In 2017, Business Insider talked to John Basso about this disturbing trend of health emergencies, and he had this to say. Death equals business at the Heart Attack Grill. Will it please me if other spokesmen die in the future? Absolutely.
We're past the point of no return at the Heart Attack Grill. We have blood on our hands at this point.
Basso has given some very strange interviews over the...
What? He man's like, I've killed people already. May as well kill some more. What do you guys think? Me? I think that his business, if that's what he wants to do in the business, I think he should be allowed to do that. People, it's called the Heart Attack Grill. People know how bad it is for you. If they want to go there, that's their problem. Do you know what I mean? That's not his problem. It's like when people say, take out food and McDonald's makes people fat. No, people make people fat. If you don't want to get fat, don't eat McDonald's every day. Don't go to the Heart Attack Grill. For people that don't care about getting fat, there you go. I mean, not being funny. Look at the size of that burger. It's only $12. That's a bargain. I don't know. I just think you have to hold some accountability for yourself. You can't be blaming burger joints for making you fat. It's your problem.
The years. At the heart of all of them is his claim that he's just being honest. When he was on Bloomberg TV in 2013, for example, he declared, "I say it boldly, don't come to my restaurant. It is bad for you and will kill you." He went on to compare himself to fast food chains like McDonald's, as he noted, "We all know that burgers and fries and chicken McNuggets or anything else that corporate fast food chains can throw out at you are absolutely horrible for your health, as is the food I serve. But I am probably the only restaurateur in the world unapologetically telling you my food is bad for you and will kill you, and stay away from it." In 2012, Basso talked to Eater about the media coverage he's gotten and the condemnation he's received. He took the opportunity to say, "I don't have a total disregard for my fellow man, of course not, because if you stop and realize it, I put out a broader, far-reaching message about health and fitness than any other physician in America, period." His reasoning is that obesity is still a problem in America, despite all the work done by the fitness and medical communities. Since he believes they've failed in their mission, he's decided to take a different approach. He likens it to an intervention, and he hopes that going to the Heart Attack Grill will be a life-changing experience for his customers. If it seems like John Basso is all talk and bluster, you should know that he's gone pretty far to prove his point about how unhealthy his restaurant is. In 2013, he was on Bloomberg's In the Loop with Betty Lou to talk about his food when he pulled out a plastic bag of powder and put it on the desk. Then he said, "I'm here with the cremated remains of someone who died at my restaurant. He died of a heart attack at my restaurant, and I'm putting the bag clearly on the table. I wish that Burger King, McDonald's, and everyone else would do the same thing." When a shocked Lou pointed out how grim things had suddenly gotten, Basso agreed. As he put it, "Absolutely, because the entire fast food industry is pretty grim."
Look, I'm kind of with this guy. I get what he's saying. The fast food is bad for you. McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, you know, any American ones, this guy, they're all bad for you. But we all know they're bad for you. And yet people go there, they eat their food, and then suffer conditions from them. But at the end of the day, you went there. That's your problem. Like, of course, you know, you're not going to go there to McDonald's and say, can I have a burger? And then the person look at you and go, oh, I don't know, look like you've had too many burgers. Probably not. They're not going to do that. They're going to serve you the food. So I do get fast food companies are there, but they aren't to blame. I don't think. I think people and lack of accountability. And I feel like blaming fast food companies takes away from the accountability that people have. That's my opinion, though.
I am setting the bag on the table. And I challenge any other restaurant to set the bag on the table. I'm talking about a bag of truth.
Clearly, Basso is willing to go to extreme lengths to maintain his reputation of honesty. The staff of the Heart Attack Grill is also part of the gimmick, as waitresses dress as nurses and spank customers who can't finish what they order. So what's it really like working there? One former employee took to Reddit to answer that question, and she had plenty to say. For one thing, she noted that the spankings were legitimate and that some waitresses would hit customers as hard as they could, while others were a little more forgiving. When asked if it ever got uncomfortable, she revealed that it could if the customer made it creepy. The former employee said that
yeah, I bet there's a few of them, isn't there? I'll have the quadruple burger, please. Oh, that is me done. Where's the spank? Yeah, I bet they get a lot of them. I'm not being funny though. Like, if I went there and couldn't finish my food, and they try to spank me, I'd swing. I don't care. you ain't coming near me with that paddle. Fuck, nah, I wouldn't have it.
More repeat customers than one might expect, like locals who would
face.
frequently take advantage of the free meal offered to anyone weighing over 350 pounds. She also revealed some distressing memories.
Wait, you get a free meal? Okay, maybe we've hit the point that I maybe disagree with, because this isn't even capitalism anymore. This is just, I don't know. But look, you know what's funny? Look, over 350 pounds. Look at the guy they've got on the picture. He's ripped as shit. Do you know what I mean? He looks like 350 pounds of muscle. 6'5". Arnold Schwarzenegger looking ass. Nah, that's I don't know how I feel about this. What's this? Before eating, single bypass burger. No to-go orders, no sharing.
To anyone weighing over 350 pounds.
Does not include
She
drinks.
also revealed some distressing memories, like the time that a male customer passed out and an ambulance had to be called. As she recalled, a manager made me take out my cell phone to record a video of the whole thing so they could send it to the media. It was on a Friday afternoon, and he hoped it would make the news so they could have a busy weekend. It's not just the incredibly unhealthy food that makes the Heart Attack Grill controversial, as people have also taken offense at its portrayal of nurses. Specifically, organizations like the Arizona Board of Nursing and the Center for Nursing Advocacy have taken issue with the waitresses who dress in cleavage-revealing nurses' uniforms. These groups believe that it's degrading to the entire profession, and that it's also troublesome that all the women are nurses while the men dress as doctors. As these groups have noted, these are outdated gender divisions that the medical profession has been working to overcome. Individual nurses...
Alright, let's shut up, dog. Let's just tackle this right. No one looks at these nurses and thinks, oh, maybe I should cut my arm off so I can go to A&E and see some real nurses that look like this. No one thinks that, right? So, no one moans at Hooters. What, because they're not dressed up as a certain occupation, they just work at Hooters. We're throwing a fucking party downstairs or something. What's with all the noise? I'm sorry about this, guys. Yeah, and by the way, look, maybe they've got a point with the nurse, all the women being nurses and all the men being doctors. You know, maybe there is a point for that. But just chill out, man. No one cares. Do you know what I mean? It's not that deep.
Gender divisions that the medical profession has been working to overcome. Individual nurses have also appealed to Arizona's Attorney General's office to intervene to get the restaurant to stop using the uniforms. John Basso's response back in 2006 wasn't especially understanding, as he said, If anything, I think it glorifies nurses to be thought of as a physically attractive and desirable individual. There's a Faye Dunaway, Florence Nightingale hipness to it. Nobody wants to think of themselves as some old battle axe who changes bedpans for a living. The Arizona Board of Nursing also went after Basso for claiming on his website that his employees were actual nurses, when none of them had any medical training whatsoever. He refused to remove the title, though, instead adding a footnote saying that there were no actual medical personnel on staff and that it was all just a joke. In 2013, the Heart Attack Grill made it into the Guinness Book of World Records with its quadruple bypass burger. Specifically, it was being recognized for the world's most
How do you even eat that without taking it apart? Do you you put in a few bites here and then a few bites here, then a few bites here, and then you kind of, I don't know. There's always some fucking board of people trying to shut things down. Yeah, I do agree with the footnote. You should actually say, look, no one's an actual nurse. Like, if you go down here, you're not getting any help. We're just going to have to call an ambulance. I do get that, but at the end of the day, people just... You know what I think? You know what I genuinely think? I think, you must live in a pretty good country if that's all you've got to moan about. If that is the number one concern for you in your country, like, if that's really a big thing for you, then you must be living in a nice area. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what my problem is? You know what my biggest worry is? That if I go down the shops, I might get stabbed. Do you know what I mean? That's a worry for me. It's not because I've got a knife. No, I'm joking. But you know what I mean? There's bigger problems, man. Like, who gives a fuck about if they're dressing up as nurses? No one cares.
Calorific burger. This concoction consists of 4 half-pound hamburgers cooked in lard and covered with caramelized onions that are also cooked in lard, along with 8 slices of cheese, mayo, ketchup, and mustard. It all comes out to a whopping 9,982 calories. Customers have the option to turn that burger into the Heart Attack meal, which means adding a milkshake and fries to boost the total calorie count up to 12,410.
That's ridiculous.
As if that isn't heart-stopping enough, in 2015, the Heart Attack Grill beat its own record with the octuple bypass burger. This monstrosity includes 40 pieces of bacon, chili, cheese, and 8 patties. It's about 1.5 feet tall, and anyone who manages to eat it would be consuming 19,900 calories. For anyone...
You mentioned the outfits. I'm thinking about her getting the burger and be like, oh my god, it's so big, I can't even get my hand around it.
interested in
such a sicko.
Doing the math, that's the amount of calories most people eat over the course of 10 days. As unlikely as it may seem, the Heart Attack Grill isn't the only restaurant that's decided its gimmick should be killing its own customers. There was also the Heart Attack Shack, a burger joint in Chattanooga, Tennessee. John Basso didn't take lightly to the competition, so he sued over trademark infringement. If you're hoping to visit the place that caused all this fuss, we regret to inform you that it's since closed. The Heart Attack Shack isn't the only place that Basso has taken legal action against. He's also gone after a Florida eatery called Heartstoppers Grill, which was a more family-friendly location than its Vegas competitor, and which has also since closed. Additionally, in 2012, he went after New York City's 2nd Avenue Deli, which had an instant heart attack sandwich on its menu. Unfortunately for Basso, a federal judge ruled in the deli's favor, allowing them to keep the sandwich. Since that legal victory, they've even added a triple bypass sandwich to their menu. After all this, you may be wondering, can the Heart Attack Grill actually give you a heart attack? According to Yale University professor of medicine Dr. Harlan Krumholtz, who spoke to ABC News in 2012, there is some evidence that a high-fat meal can transiently affect the blood vessels, but little support for the idea that a high-fat meal can trigger a heart attack. Krumholtz added, "Poor diet certainly does seem that it can contribute to risk over time, but no one has yet shown that it has an immediate effect that can precipitate the heart attack. Thus, there's little to no evidence that a one-time trip to the Heart Attack Grill is going to cause a heart attack." Everyday Health echoed that sentiment in a 2011 article, noting that making...
I'm sorry, but you can't tell us, like, all this. Oh, this person's died, this person's died, this person's had a heart attack, this person passed out, and then get us to the end of the video and be like, oh, but you won't have a heart attack. I'm not being funny, right? If you go in there and you're over £350 and you have a quadruple bypass burger, I'm going to put 20 quid that you're probably going to have a heart attack in the next 3 to 5 days. Do you know what I mean? I know it's not there right now, but it's not exactly decreasing your chances of having one, is it?
Having a habit of unhealthy foods is definitely a bad idea, as it does contribute to increased risk of a heart attack and other ailments. But if you indulge only every once in a while, it's probably not going to kill you.
A healthy diet is a diet that makes the patient happy.
Check out one of our newest videos right here.
Alright, that's just not a healthy diet though, is it? Because I'd eat Mackies every day if I could. Alright, so yeah, you probably know where I stand. I would definitely go here. Like, if I ever went to Vegas, I would definitely go there as like a one-time trip. Yeah, of course. I think I have no problem with the business existing at all. I think if people want to go there and increase the risk of having a heart attack, then be my guest. Like, that's your right. I think people need to get a life when it comes to trying to get people in a fast food joint to take their to change their uniform because they dress like sexy nurses. Grow up. Yeah, but that was a cool video, man. See, that's something I can talk to you Americans about. So mustard isn't as big over here. I know that's so random, Jesus. Mustard isn't as big over here as it is there. I mean, it is. You got English and French mustard, but I don't know, man. When you're putting the mustard on, it looks so good. Might have to give that a go. And like, I don't eat cheese. I know a lot of you like, oh my god, you don't eat cheese. I just don't like it. I think it stinks. But like American cheese, like, like the one you get on your McDonald's burger, it's not proper cheese. It's like plastic, basically. I'll eat that, but I wouldn't have and I eat cheese on pizza. But I mean, like, I'm not a cheese connoisseur. Like, I can't eat just straight mozzarella or shit like that. So I'd have to find a burger. Do you reckon it's on here? Heart attack grill menu. No, I just want the flipping menu. Forget it. I'll have a look another time. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Am I just un-American for not liking mustard? I don't know. that is the core argument of this video, whether I like mustard or not. But let me know what you guys thought. Like, comment, subscribe, man. We'll definitely do more of these. This was fun. Shout out to who recommended it? Paris, France, Paris. That's actually a person's name. That's cool as shit. Or it's just a username and I'm a twat. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.